Tonight, we sit down with Milwaukee Police Chief Norman after a second officer in the department was charged with misusing flock cameras. The first officer, Josue Ayala, pleaded guilty in June, and now Detective Taraji Chapman, who investigated Ayala, is also charged for misusing the same system. Andy Bernhardt joins us now, and Andy, with privacy and safety concerns growing here, what did the chief have to say?
Well, Natalie, Chief Norman tells me he stands by the use of those cameras. Flock uses artificial intelligence to take pictures of license plates and alert law enforcement on its whereabouts. However, the ACLU is among those demanding more restrictions to protect residents.
I can never sit here and tell you that someone will not cross that line.
Detective Taraji Chapman is now the second Milwaukee police officer charged with misusing the flock system.
First feeling is disappointment. Knowing the type of scrutiny and expectation from our public, also the particular position this particular individual had.
Chapman, who is on suspension, was one of the detectives investigating Josue Ayala, who pled guilty to abusing the flock camera system in June.
This is a situation where I guess it worked out where the individual who was being investigated, the investigator, unfortunately was involved in the same unfortunate behavior.
John McCray-Jones with the ACLU of Wisconsin says cases like these are happening across the country, causing concerns over the use of these surveillance systems by law enforcement.
The issue isn't just about one officer anymore. It's about whether the systems that are supposed to detect and prevent abuse are actually working.
Chief Norman says the two incidents happened within the same time frame, and now there is a more robust internal audit of the system. The department also decreased who has access. Do you think the pros of the flock system sort of outweigh these cons?
Absolutely.
Chief Norman says the system allows police to track down suspects quicker, which can be critical in investigations. What is your message for residents who are maybe concerned about their privacy with the flock cameras moving forward?
That we take it very serious, that we understand that this is a huge responsibility, that we need to make sure that we are being transparent and that we own when we make those mistakes.
Moving forward to protect people's privacy and safety, Jones says additional restrictions and regulations on access should be put in place.
And I think that the best thing we can do for community safety and for officer safety is to not put that responsibility on officers to have to make that right choice every single day to not abuse these technologies against innocent people, and more create statewide guardrails, or at least local guardrails.
Right now, MPD has more than 30 flock cameras. I asked the chief if the department would consider adding more moving forward, and he says it's not off the table, but right now they're working with what they have. Natalie?
Well, the cases certainly do raise some questions. Andy Bernhardt live in the studio with us tonight. Andy, thank you very much.